who are raising young children and taking care of a parent. Oh, it's so rough. And so my plan is this. It's to say, instead of how it currently is, which is in order for you to be able to get help to come in, you're going to have to pretty much get rid of all your savings to qualify for Medicaid. What I'm saying is, no, this is a matter of dignity, and it is a matter of your ability to participate in the workforce and be productive and have a quality of life. So we're going to change the system so Medicare will cover your ability to have home health care for your elder parent.
I'm going to show you something real quick for all you people that think these people are actually going to do something for you, because I've been through this con before. I've been through this charade many times. I know exactly this playbook. And you should know this playbook, because the playbook is very obvious. It's extremely obvious. It's there all the time. It's been there for decades. And they fucking just keep vomiting baloney that I believed, many still believe, and it's just completely psychotic. It's completely psychotic. So let me show you this little bit of information real quick so you'll understand. Because this is what happened back in 2008, 2009. Obama, and then let me just read it. Let me make sure you can see it. Make sure you can see it. There you go. There you go. In November 2008 elections, the Democratic Party increased its majorities in both chambers, including when factoring in 2 Democratic caucus independents. A brief filibuster proved 60-40 supermajority in the Senate, and with Barack Obama being sworn in as president on January 20th in 2029, this gave them the power to do everything they could. But what did they do? What did they do in 2009? Well, I can tell you what didn't happen is the minimum wage has not been touched since 2009. Oh, you know what they didn't codify? Was Roe versus Wade. Did you know that? They didn't codify Roe versus Wade. You know what else they didn't do? You know what else these people that bullshit you all the time didn't do? Okay? What else they didn't do is give you, let me just go make sure. What else they didn't do is they didn't stop any wars. As a matter of fact, they excelled. And then some people got hurt. There were some actual Americans that were injured, but let's not just go on that, because that happens continuously with Democrats. They are the party of war, like you would not believe. If you go back and find out the legislation and how they really vote, they're just complete warmongers. They're in so tight with the I mean, both parties are, but they are tremendously, and were then, and more so now. So that didn't stop. Wars didn't stop, right? Afghanistan just went off the hook. Okay. Do you guys know what Citizens United is? You ever heard of Citizens United? Well, that means that there's really no way that you can tell or figure out where all this money's coming from CPACs, APACs, this PAC, that PAC. You can't really see where all this money coming from all these lobbyists. Citizens United was created to make sure that money came in to these candidates from giant lobbying bodies with lots of money. And guess what happened? Nothing happened with that. That was created in 2010. Oh wait. The Democrats pretty had good control over had pretty great control over the House and the Senate. Right? Oh, wait a second. You know what else they didn't give us? Or that everybody was asking for? M for all. Medicare for all. Or at least single payer. That didn't happen. They've been pushing this crap for years. She's still saying the same shit. The same shit is still coming out of their mouths. And now it's compounded in the past 3.5 years of terrible inflation, gigantic interest rates, just humongous fucking problems with the border. That is a fucking epic, in a sense, earthquake about to happen. It's like a volcano about to fucking burst. And it's already hit land in many states, southern border states, and even internally. Where they flew these people into some of these sanctuary cities, it's going to get bad. Oregon's going to get hammered. Washington State's going to get hammered. New York's already getting hammered. Fucking Detroit, Michigan is going to get fucking hammered. Illinois is going to get fucking hammered. Colorado's already getting hammered. Utah's getting hammered. I am telling you, these people don't give a shit about you. I've been through it. They're so full of crap, and they've always been. By the way, this is Monotalk. This is my ongoing documentary. I'm on my 6th YouTube channel because of the community guidelines, aka Orwellian, 1984 Orwellian type Ministry of Truth out there. Whatever you say and whatever you do, it has to be in the narrative or what's approved, or you'll get fucking taken down. My 3,425 TikTok channel just got fucking suspended because they didn't like what I posted 2 weeks ago. Or something. It's like, you know what? And people, there's a guy named Kramer that's had like his 200th channel on there, 120 or something, I don't know. But he keeps coming back with information that's panning out to be true. These people are fucking going to ruin your life. They're in line with these people. Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum. You can't, if you don't understand that, then ask. I've proven this to be true over and over and over again. You will own nothing and be happy. Okay? Welcome to 2030. I own nothing, have no privacy, and life has never been better. Swedish scientists advocate eating humans to combat climate change. This is one of their biggest funded, World Economic Forum's biggest funding news outlet paper outlets. And they're fucking talking about that. Oh, here you go. They want to block out the sun. This is on their own website. They want to use a giant balloon and put it between the Earth and the sun, like another moon, like a constant eclipse, to block out the sun. Oh, but no, you need to eat the bugs. Angelina Jolie, Nicole Kidman, fucking Iron Man, and all these fucking people pushing the shit. Because you know Nicole Kidman sits down and eats bugs constantly. You know that Angelina Jolie is having a cricket and worm freaking cheesecake right now, and she's serving it to her family and friends. Absolutely. Right? You know Colbert is also having that too. These people are fucking crazy. There's so much going on here. You have no idea. And everybody's impervious. They're fucking impervious. They're all. Let's hear what the fuck this crazy woman is saying now.
Proudly sign it into law. Lots of work to do. So listen, so much is on the line in this election. You all know that. Again, that's why you're here. And this is not 2016 or 2020. The stakes are even higher. Because a few months ago, the United States Supreme Court told the former president he is effectively immune no matter what he does in the White House. Now think about that. Think about that. Just imagine Donald Trump with no guardrails, right? He who has vowed if re-elected he will be a dictator on day one.
What is happening now? What is happening right now? Do you guys... They're going to bring back masks and vaccine mandates. They're going to do it. They can't wait to do it. They want to follow the World Health Organization's fucking playbook and the World Economic Forum's playbook. Barack Obama is not the fucking puppet master, for fuck's sakes. He listens to the global elite who tell him what to do. The global pedophile predator class who traffic people and children all over the fucking world. This is not a fucking joke. This is real. They don't even talk about it. After 11, 12, whatever million people have come in the past 3.5 years, hundreds of thousands of missing children, they won't even bring it up. What the fuck? This is... What? What? This stuff, they're not going to do it. This is the last election if Kamala wins. This will be the last election in the United States of America. And I guarantee they're going to start saying those words as well. Elon Musk, who just caught a fucking rocket out of the air the size of like 20 stories high. One of the smartest men on the planet. No, he's not the greatest or the smartest. He's just got a lot of fucking money and knows where to put his fucking his energies and attention. Okay? And yes, his people get paid good money. Good money. Nobody's starving like they're at fucking Bezos. Right? So these people, a new way forward. What are you talking about? How about now? How about right now? You fucking did it. You've had 3.5 years to fucking make this country what Democrats, liberals, everybody have been asking and wanting for a long time. And nothing. Nothing. They haven't done anything. Again, look. Again. Nothing has happened. They haven't delivered anything in 20, 30, almost fucking 30 years. In 25 years, they haven't delivered shit. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. Nothing. Now it's just Trump derangement syndrome. And all the stuff they keep saying about this guy. It's crazy. I've researched it all. Bullshit. The guy was loved and cherished and honored. But because he's an outsider, not part of the deep state, the duopoly, and he comes in and goes, you know what? I don't like what's going on with the world. I think I can use my business abilities, which aren't perfect, but pretty damn good, and his somewhat charisma, and his ability to fucking kind of bring things together. He's a deal maker. He's a deal maker. You get it? There's nothing. He's a networking deal. That's the one person you want in your operation, is somebody that can bring people together. Probably one of the most important positions in your company is somebody that can connect the product with the customer and the product with the company and with customers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's just part of the way it is. It's the way it works. And that's what Trump did. But here's the thing. He puts his name in the hat to become president, and everybody hates him. Hates him. So they thought they'd be able to beat him, and they said, you know what? Let's give him the limelight. Because I think he'll step on his fucking foot. So they said, well, we could give more attention to Ben Carson. Look it up, Podesta Files. I can give you the information. Or we can promote Ted Cruz. But let's do Trump. The reason why we're going to do Trump is because they really thought they could beat him. And then the polls were saying, right? Don't fucking believe the polls, people, I'm telling you. Said that Hillary's probably going to win. But she didn't. She didn't. People wanted somebody from the outside. They're not going to give you anything. They're going to rip you off even worse than they have this past 3.5 years. And it's amazing that people are going to fucking believe that they can do that. That it's okay. That they're just not going to see it. It's just like glazed over their eyes. It's amazing. I just see people that are so easily sold. I could sell any one of those people a beautiful, fantastic bag of hot, steaming shit, and I know they'd buy it for $100. You see, once I learned about marketing and once I learned about advertising, branding, public relations, and all these other things, and the scripts, the way they work and how they work on the brain, the mental, and all this other stuff, people are being played constantly. It's so hard for people to grab that concept. And I always tell people, look, if you think you bought something under your own will, look around in your house. And look, I do it too. What the fuck do I need that for? What is that doing there? You know what? Somebody sold it to me. Some advertisement, somebody fucking picked it up. More stuff. Like George Carlin said, Americans just got to have more stuff. But you're not going to get anything with these people. I fucking have seen it happen over and over and over again. And the new promises, new this, new that. What Trump did and what he delivered was fucking real. You have to put that on one side and the other side of what's happening now. If they... Here's the biggest argument. So, under President Trump, we didn't start any wars. He actually shut down a few wars. Under President Trump, from 16 to 20, he actually lowered prices or kept prices stagnant or didn't let interest rates go too high. And a lot of other good things for small businesses. And gas prices, for God's sakes. Back in 2018, I remember driving to West Virginia from California. It started at it was 329 or 359, something like that when I left California. 329, I think, 350, 320, whatever. And then as I'm driving further to the east, it got down to $1.69. I was like, what the fuck? And then I go inside in 2018 into some of the grocery stores and I see bacon for $1.99. You're not seeing that right now. They could have done, if they really gave a fuck about you, why are they sending here? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this right here? Watch this. Right? Here it comes. billions, hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine to stop Russia, which there's no fucking way Ukraine is ever going to win that war. And if it got worse, guess what happens? If it gets to the point to where, you know what, whoever the leader of Russia is at the time says, you know what, I ain't going to fucking let these people keep fucking with me. The nuclear arms disaster begins. And it's like poking a bear. They keep fucking poking the bear. Because it's insanity. It's fucking insanity. These people are fucking nuts, man. I'm telling you. You truly, if you really believe that they're there for your best interest, then why didn't they make it better? Why didn't they go after Roe versus Wade? Why didn't they fucking just make things better? Why didn't they throw up Medicare for all, at least single payer? Like they'd been talking, like Bernie talked about all the fucking time. What a waste of it, like almost $400 I spent on that piece of shit. I had fucking blisters passing out flyers for Bernie. And then he gets to the convention and he fucking bends over for Obama in the fucking World Economic Forum. The deep state is a nasty fucking thing, I'm telling you. They're a bunch of nasty fucking people. I've got tons of information to support that. And this party is a part of it. By far, you know, there's Republicans. There's fucking Lindsey Graham. There's Cheney, Liz Cheney. Right? There's Mitch McConnell. These fucking asshats. Was that Haley was running for the primary? Anyway. I don't know how to, it's like I could, Chicken Little, the sky is falling, I was screaming not for the wrong side. I was screaming that the Republicans were so bad and so evil, right? And the true Tea Party type Republicans actually came out. And that is the base basically for Trump and its crone. They want to get water for free. They don't want somebody telling them how to get water from their roof or on their fucking 10-acre property or their land. They want to be able to fucking grow a garden in their yard if they want to and wherever they fucking want to. They want to be able to have the Second Amendment right, which is so important because without the Second Amendment, you can't have the First. There are so many examples of that. There's so much going on, but the biggest thing I'm going to tell you is this. So why couldn't they have made it better than how Trump had it? Why didn't gas prices go down to $1.40? Why didn't fucking that pack of bacon for $1.99 go down to fucking 85 cents? That would have been a fucking huge achievement. Why didn't everybody get Medicare for all like all the fucking burners were fucking trying to get? Why did all these wars keep happening and starting and now Lebanon and Yemen, just continuous? Feeding the fucking, like the Niagara Falls of money laundering money going into the fucking, military industrial complex. And then fucking Fluvid came and guess who got a piece of the action? Because, they weren't getting enough. So they said, hey, we need to get some more money. That's why my fucking shows got pulled. Because I was proving that to be a fact. And guess what? It proved outright. Because they made bank. All those manufacturers, all those distributors. For something that didn't work. You can get 4 or 5 of these things. Shoot them in your fucking poke them in your head, in your arms, butt, wherever you want to fucking put them, in your ass. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't do shit. It hasn't done shit. And thank God and thank Jesus and thank the universe and everything around that I didn't fucking fall for that crap and take that crap that people still think to this day is worth taking, but doesn't do anything. You have no idea the power of marketing fear. It just comes at people so hard. They have no idea it's hitting them. What gets me is there's some car salesmen out there that I know that understand the pitch. There's some people out there that do insurance, and there's people out there that do a lot of things. They go, where have I heard this type of script before? Finance managers and finance loan officers. Where have I heard this type of pitch before? Oh, yeah, it comes from our politicians all the time. And they sold you on Fluvid, man. They sold you so fucking hard. But here's the thing. These people that are the Democrats aren't going to give what they say they're going to give. They could have done it. Why didn't they make it better? They made it 1,000 times worse. And I can't believe people are just going to fucking bend over, grab their ankles, and take fucking possibly 4 more years of this, or a country that basically disappears. Do you think Elon Musk is full of shit? The guy that just fucking landed a goddamn rocket and caught it in fucking midair. Seriously? He just said this will be our last election. Not could be, maybe this will be our last election. Because these people right here are going to hand it over to these people right here. A vote for this is really a vote for Klaus Schwab. And if you don't know who fucking Klaus Schwab is, let me know and I'll tell you. Because these people are fucking terrible people. Terrible fucking terrible people. And sadly, most of our Congress is compromised. They are all puppets of the World Economic Forum. Basically, yes. I would say most of them, yes. Not all, though. There's some that definitely don't want to appear. You have to know this. You have to realize this. It's so important for you to understand how this works. Because I've dug down into the abyss of how it works. And this little meme that I made is pretty much it. Let's look into this World Economic Forum stuff. And they started in a little ditch, and there you have it. Just tons of crap. It's bad. It's ginormous. They're coming after you, people. You guys don't know this. I say it pretty much in all my shows. These people want to get rid of 2/3 of the planet's population and hoard the rest for themselves. That's it. They don't need your money. They don't need your fucking likes. They don't need anything. They just are approving $425 million more to go to where? Ukraine? No. They get maybe like 8% of that. Maybe. So fucking Zelensky can go buy another Bugatti for his wife, which he did for $5 million. That's a very fast car that does close to 200 miles an hour. The only reason why Zelensky is hanging out with Trump is because he knows that he's going to end up like Osama bin Laden, who used to hang around with Dick Cheney and Lindsey Graham back in the day. He was one of our assets. Talk to Glenn Greenwald about that. He's done great information on that. Talk to Ryan Christian about that. Talk to of the Last American Vagabond. Talk to James Corbett of the Corbett Report. He'll tell you that there's so much information out there. Jim Rickards is somebody that has pretty much exposed a lot of this stuff already. And the guy Swalwell, John Swalwell, I always forget his name, but he's fucking got a lot of information. And of course, my favorite, who pretty much has tried to warn all of us for quite some time, G. Edward Griffin. G. Edward Griffin. These people are just, they're nasty fucking people, man. I don't know what to tell you. I do know what to tell you. It's just, it's going to get bad. Right? These people take care of these people. Right? A vote for Kamala is a vote for these people here. That's it. That's it. It's really a vote for them. If you want to know more of why, you got to watch my videos. But I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's who's running the fucking show. The World Economic Forum, just some major big global predator class elitists that are fucking running this shit. Do you really believe that Joe Biden's running the country right now? Come on. Come on. Just, yeah. I'm concerned with the way people are. They're taking it. You know, it's just amazing how they're fucking taking it. The Democratic Party isn't what you think, and they've lied to us forever. They've done this for a long fucking time. They're not who you think they're. I had a conversation with somebody on Twitter the other day. It's like a little, it wasn't a tight battle. And I posted this information, which is absolutely true, and a great question at the end, right? And I implore you to read it and look at it, especially the question at the end. 13th Amendment, abolish slavery, 100% Republican support, 23% Democratic support. 15th Amendment, right to vote for all, 100% Republican support, 0% Democratic support. 14th Amendment gave citizenship to freed slaves. 94% was Republican support, 0% Democratic support. Oh, wait, who took out Lincoln? Oh, Democrat. Who killed JFK? Oh, Democrat. Who killed MLK? Democrat. Who created the KKK? Oh, Democrat. Oh, lynch blackness, Democrats. Segregation of the Japanese during World War II. The Democrats. Jim Crow. Oh, hey, he's a Democrat. Internment camps for Democrats. Segregation, was separation of colors. That was Democrats. Internment camps, Democrats. And the Confederacy was fucking Democrats. But the biggest one you need to take a look at is eugenicist. And a eugenicist is all human beings are not born equal. Margaret H. Sanger, who was like the leader, the poster girl lady of Planned Parenthood, actually had 3 children. Did you guys know that? She was able to have 3 kids. Okay? The Planned Parenthood clinics were strategically placed in low-income, mainly black and minority cities throughout the United States. Why? Why was that? Okay, go back to the first part. Eugenicists, all human beings are not born equal. The Aryan nation is eugenicist. Guess who else is a eugenicist? Guess who else is a eugenicist who bought a fucking property in 2001 at sea level for $43 million, his villa, who is totally against climate change, but bought a place 20 yards away from the Pacific Ocean. You know who that is? It's Bill Gates. You know, it's interesting. I was talking to some people at work the other day, and people are bringing stuff up to me. I have to play stupid. I have to play stupid in many cases there. I just have to. There's so much shit going on. Some of these people, their brain will fucking explode. But yes, they've been methodically trying to kill us for a long time. It went on steroids, or in, sorry for the term, warp speed in early 2020. And I tried to warn everybody, don't fucking do it. But think about this. Right now, there's about 14% of blacks in the United African American blacks in the U.S. today. If Planned Parenthood wasn't around in those black neighborhoods and minority neighborhoods, lots of Hispanic neighborhoods, I'll fucking tell you that. Okay, they were all over Hawaii. All over Hawaii. Do you think that percentage would be different than 14%? Do you think there'd be more black people if they didn't target those areas? You're fucking damn right. They don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you right now, they don't fucking give a shit about it. If you think you do, if you think they do, I don't know. Then, smoke more. But they had the House. They've had power. They've had everything they want. It was a legitimate 2020 thing that happened. J6 was just... It was a trap. I can prove that too. A good and a very well planned out trap. These kids, they're impressive. They're impressive, but it was a trap. Because there's videos of protesting. They're just being protesters. They're not doing anything crazy. And then all of a sudden, from the top of the roof, and there's video from cameras on Capitol Police shooting tear gas on the other side of them, not in front of them, behind them, to get them to push forward into the Capitol. And look up Ray Epps' video, who was an asset of the FBI. And they had fucking vans down in the fucking tunnels and some of the parking structures. And they still won't give they're hiding so much information. It's what's amazing to me. And you have to think this. In regards to Trump cases, in regards to the things that we're trying to, that Republicans or the Republican Party or Trump or his group or his team is asking for information. Can you give us the documents to prove what you're saying is accurate? No, we're not going to give you those documents. We're not going to give you that data. We're not going to give you those videos. Courts had to subpoena. By law, the courts had to produce 4,000 or 40,000 or whatever live camera shots of basically a tour of people going into the Capitol. And there are politicians still saying a bunch of people were killed. There was one person. Ashley Babbitt was the only person that was fucking let go. She was taken out by the police officer who's nothing happened to him. I think that guy actually ran for office. Yeah, I kid you not. Yeah, it was instigated. And there's so much information to prove that. And the biased January 6th committee hearing didn't allow anybody from the other side to bring their proof or information. They asked. You guys understand this? And then now Kamala is saying that they're going to bring the military. They're going to use the military against you. When the Biden administration just created a new directive. I think it's 5240.01 or something like that, where it clearly states that now they can use lethal force on American citizens. This is the first time this has ever happened in our country. I posted it in my last videos. I'm gonna fucking bring it up because I'm gonna end with that. I mean, I'm gonna say this before I go. Let me just show you this real quick. All right, let me see. Directive 5240. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 5240, man, is fucking crazy. 5240.01. Oops, shit, not 2. 1. Reissue. This is a reissue. Yeah. That's the one. Just look it up. That's what they're doing. Never's been done in our nation's history. Okay, the Patriot Act got worse. They've added more to it. The National Defense Authorization Act got worse. You know, can't. You don't have right to an attorney. Just fuck. It's getting. We are becoming a socialist fucking country. Period. It's becoming a tyrannical socialist country, and they're going to keep spewing lies at you. These fucking people are going to keep spewing their fucking lies continuously.
Their children well.
Right? Just fucking actors. Yeah. How many people are watching this? 1,875. That's it. Trump gets like 20,000 people. Oh, I'm sorry, 28,000 people. Yeah, 1,864 people to 20,000 people to almost 30,000 people. Oh, and it's even over. The Trump rally is even over. What were the numbers here at this point? Yeah. Yeah, he had... It's not going to say now, but... It's crazy. They don't have the people... A lot of people aren't stupid. But I got to tell you this, and this is what really is it gets interesting to me. What's really interesting to me, all right, is sadly most of these people, okay, or you can't go back.
Look, we read it, right? It's a detailed and dangerous blueprint for what he will do if he is elected president.
Most of these people are actors. I'm going to tell you now. Most of those people in those audiences are actors. They're paid actors. And I know you're going, no. Let me just say this. She maybe has 2,000 people at this rally. Maybe three. The problem that you're going to not see is that these people have been, and it's been proven that they're picked up by agencies. These agencies contract, at least the Democratic Party contracts these agencies. These agencies go out, scout for people. This has been all over fucking Instagram. It's been all over Facebook. It's been all over X. It's been all over fucking TikTok. It's been all over. These actual documents of these actual apps that people confirm. And they've actually talked to people that have walked out of these places and said, yes, I applied. I got the app. I'm getting paid $250 to fucking be here today. The longer I stay, the more I get. What's interesting to me, and I'm going to leave it at this, is a lot of these people don't want to know the truth. You don't want to know you're being fooled. I'm telling you right now, you don't ever want to find out that you're being played, you're being fooled, you're being fucking gypped, you're being just fucking completely hag-swoggled, right? I think hag-swoggled, whatever that is. And these people are doing it too. Trump is going to deliver. They don't like him because he is a maverick. He doesn't fucking listen to people. He just doesn't fucking listen to the fucking deep state. He just said, fuck you, I don't need your shit. He's got some good people around him right now. He's got some fucking good people around him right now. Right? Tulsi Gabbard, RFK, Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, J.D. Vance. Okay, all she has around her is Barack Hussein Obama and Mike Obama, Mark Cuban, which is, he's going to run. He thinks he's going to get a position next year, but he won't be around that long. Because the guy's losing his hair so fast, it's just, you just got to look at it. It's really bad. I think he's got fucking cancer or something. I don't know what it is, but he looks like shit. You know, there's just a lot of these people. What's interesting, have been to Epstein's Island a lot. And wait, hold on, who's that? Bill Clinton went there 27 times. Proven. That information's already out, right? Monica Lewinsky, you guys all remember that. I actually give that guy a pass on that. Now I'm thinking, what the fuck was I thinking? You know? Trump's a good man. He's never been what they say he is. Never, ever. He's a decent human being. Hey, what's that? Yeah, and fucking Jill Stein is full of the climate change scam. Just like these people are. And you know what? There's a big fucking pot at the end of that rainbow. At the end of that rainbow. $78 to $90 trillion is what they want to get by 2050 to combat climate change. Fuck. Major scam. But you know what? Let's just keep sending that money. Let's just keep sending that money. All right? Send that money to Ukraine. To wherever they want to send it. Israel always comes around, you guys. Come on, you know this. If you've been around long enough, you know that Israel always comes around during general elections. And I don't know why people don't fucking see that. Oh, that's cool. Here's my little boog trying to swing. When I was coaching, I was help coaching. When they were playing Little League. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I want to say thank you for being here. I hope you do the right thing and not believe the lie and the fear and the stuff that's coming out. And if you need any information in regards to how I believe or why I've changed from Democrat to not to an independent, because I'm not a party person at all. I am actually that guy that Trump really will probably find a way to make before he leaves office. This is the word that's going around, is that he wants to make it so that you can vote. Hang on, I think I got it here somewhere. Where is it? I got it here somewhere. Of course, I'm not going to find it right now, but he wants it to make it so that he just wants to get rid of the parties. It's, you know, just like this guy right here who said that, you know, I have already intimated to you the danger of parties in the state with particular reference to the founding of them on geographical discriminations. Let me now take a more comprehensive view and warn you in the most solemn manner against the baneful effects of the spirit of the party generally, which Trump really adores George Washington and his farewell address letter. And this is one of his favorite parts. Because I would rather vote on the issues of somebody that can deliver something than the promise of delivering, or has the background, or has the history of delivering. Trump has the history of delivering it. What has the Harris and Biden administration just done to everybody? Let me remind you again. Right? Here it is. Continuous flow to another country. They brought in fucking 11, 12, 15, who knows how many millions of illegal immigrants that's about to pop. That's about to pop. It's like a volcano waiting to happen. I'm telling you. You don't want to be in a sanctuary city. You don't want to be in a blue state. Because it's going to be nasty. They're going to get desperate. Anyway, thank you for being on with Monotalk. Aloha, everybody. Take care. Yeah, they don't give a shit about you. They just don't. They just don't. And I've been through it a billion gazillion times. Yeah, I get where you're at. I understand what you're doing, but they have they have a really completely dystopian. It's a tyrannical, authoritarian, genocidal end game, and it's something that people can't wrap their heads around. But that's it. And it really started to expose itself in early 2020, which I caught and tried to warn people. But now I'm on my 6th